Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to reform the Austro-Hungarian Empire in HOI4. I'm not talking about just Austria-Hungary, I am talking about the actual Austro-Hungarian Empire that was in effect right around World War I. Now, I'm going to tell you guys right now, this is going to be requiring you to do a lot of focuses, and I do mean a lot. And I'm also going to tell you guys at one point how to kind of swap it from just being Austria-Hungary to the Austro-Hungarian Empire. So with that being said, I also want to thank all my Patreons, as without you guys and the supporters of this channel, this video would not be possible. Now with that being said, let's get this started. Alright, so we have just invited the Hapsburg Prince. Next you want to I can't speak today. Next you want to go down and demand a referendum. Now the important thing about this is to get Austria to accept. After you demanded the referendum, you need to begin improving relations immediately. After you begin improving relations, you want to then send all of your troops to the border, so that way I guess they get fearful or something like that, but at the same time you're improving relations so they're happy. After that's done, next what you want to do is go down restoration of Austro-Hungary, and then I'll come back once we're ready for protect Czechoslovakia. Alright, so now we are Austria-Hungary, can't speak day again, sorry. So what you're going to want to do is go ahead down here to protect Czechoslovakia and again begin improving relations immediately. Now this is going to be the hardest part, and I recommend actually saving your game right now, because what's going to happen is one of three things. One, they're going to choose to just deny you entirely. Two, they're going to agree to be annexed by you, which is what you really need. And three, they may just agree to let you puppet them. Now, one thing I have seen that really changes this is either A, if Germany is doing fate of Czechoslovakia, which is he actually going to do it? Nope, okay, we're good. If he actually does fate of Czechoslovakia and they agree to it the first time, then they'll, second time. If you turn historical AI on, sometimes it accepts to be just totally annexed outright. And third, improve relations with them and it improves your chances. You can also influence this by just having a larger military than them, which I am going to go ahead and build up really quick and try to outnumber their army. Next, what you can do is, now if you want to actually be the Austro-Hungarian Empire instead of this Austria-Hungary thing, you can go ahead and do what I'm going to do and get a fascist demagogue and let fascism begin building up in your country. This is going to let you actually become the Austro-Hungarian Empire itself, compared to just down here when you do this, it just makes, Austria-Hungary. But instead, you can go ahead down here, like I said, and just literally just start using these and become fascist, and then have the Austro-Hungarian Empire, and I'll come back once we're ready for Czechoslovakia. Alright, now around here is where I would recommend going ahead and saving it a second time, just because, again, let me just rename this to second save. It's kind of random. It will sometimes accept it and sometimes not, and it's just better to kind of have this decision here just in case. See, this time they agreed to be a puppet, and I'm going to reload it, and they're probably going to agree to something else. Ah, alright. Fifth time's the charm. So now that they've accepted this, what you can do, again, it's either up to you. Either A, you can go ahead and continue down here, like claim Transylvania. The same exact thing applies. It's going to request land from Romania, which you really need to be kind of improving relations with before they'll accept it, and then they still may or may not. And then you can also go ahead down here, and your fascism should still be rising up a little bit, and then you can start trying to get your fascist government going. But wait until you actually get the land from Romania, because they're not in a line, so they like you more right now anyway. But if you swap fascist, it's going to go down to -10. So again, make sure that you actually wait and go fascist after you get the land from Romania, if that's what you want to do, or if you just want to stay Austro-Hungary, you can avoid the fascist side of this. But we're going to come back once we're done claiming Transylvania. Now again, just like before, one day away from it, you want to go ahead and save your game again, just because, like I said, sometimes they accept it, sometimes they deny it. As you can see, we have 100%, yeah, see, they denied it. Sorry, I kind of had a brain fart there. I see that they're not actually being guaranteed. Last time I did this, Poland was guaranteeing their independence, but you can kind of either A, just straight up go to war with them, or B, well, actually this is the one to go to war with them, or you can either just kind of abandon it and just keep doing this over and over and over again. But we're going to try to get this historical, so I'm just going to go ahead and ignore this, and we're just going to keep saving it and doing it again. Okay, that time they actually accepted it. Now, because it took so long, you might just straight up want to go to war with them, because this was about I think this was the 15th time. So, next, what you can do now to actually really, at this point, you just need to go to war with people to finish restoring land. You just need Yugoslavia. So either A, you can go ahead down your tree here and continue gaining cores on these places, which you need to do anyway. And while you're doing that, because you can't really declare war on them until world tension's at 25%, around this time, if you've been working on your fascism, you might be able to get close to holding a national referendum. So we're going to wait until world tension's either A, at 25%, or B, we've been able to swap fascist and go to war. Alright, so world tension is still under 25% by like a lot, so we're not able to actually justify, but now this is where I was talking about. You can kind of decide whether or not to just go either full Austro-Hungarian Empire like here, or you can just stay Austria-Hungary. So now we're going to hold a national referendum. If the people want it, they will be blah, 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 blah. And of course we get this nice cool flag, and we can still get the restoration of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. And now we actually are the Austro-Hungarian Empire, but we don't have a, you know, whatever it was they had. I think they had a Kaiser. I know Germany had a Kaiser, but anyway, this is the guy, the leader of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, which is kind of weird. But this is the actual Austro-Hungarian Empire now. So now, at this point, you can just go ahead and justify a war on these guys down here, which once we have the political power, we'll take Yugoslavia. Alright, so we have finished our justification on Yugoslavia, but we do have a slight issue. Germany's doing this. Now, you can accept this, and it's still not going to have any issues. You can still restore the empire, but here's where the problem is going to come in. Now, if you do this, you're going to lose some of these factories and everything you've gotten from these zones, which that might be major for you or not, I don't know. But it's kind of best to turn off historical AI, because with you have to do so many focuses to actually restore the Austro-Hungarian Empire. You have to do 5 of them before you even get Austria. Germany has to do 2. They have to do Rhineland and then Anschluss, and then they have to do Demand Sudetenland to get the 3rd one, but they will already have this bypass. So at any time they want to do it, if they have the troops, they only need really just 2 focuses to actually do this. So we're obviously going to deny this and go ahead to war with Yugoslavia. Oh, yes. All right. So we now have Yugoslavia. And boom. We have the Austro-Hungarian Empire. One day before Germany demands Sudetenland. So reintegrate the empire. And boom. We are now the Austro-Hungarian Empire. And if we were doing this normally, we would have just had an achievement fire off. So, as you can see, we're the actual Austro-Hungarian Empire, and because I'm not giving up any of this to Germany, I'm going to send all my troops up here to this line really quick before they can do anything. And come on, give me time, give me time, give me time. And sorry, Germany, but this is my land. And boom. Oh. Oh. Okay, well, I got my point across. We have the Austro-Hungarian Empire, and we pretty much restored all the territory of it before World War I. So, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video either way, if I won or lost, whatever. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, like I said. Guys, thank you so much for watching, as long as you did. And like I said, this is probably why you're going to want to have a friend or a game where Germany does not really go too nuts with their troops or anything, because this is going to happen otherwise. So, guys, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I will see you guys next time. Stay awesome.